So I think I I like playing Minecraft solely for the reasons that is I can talk to you guys in this capacity, and the people, the real ones, mind you, will sit and listen to me blabble on about my life because it also pertains to me uploading. All this to say I got stuff to say. So first off, I'm recording this just before I upload the S break flash reaction, and I'm hoping it does well. I'm sure it will. I mean, it is a pretty monumental occasion, speaking of monumental. But yeah, I really want to release it, but when that happens, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards, if there's anything for me to do at all afterwards. Because what else can you do when something is just sort of done for the moment? So overall, the hope that I have is that the ones who have stuck around will be ride or dies, the real ones. Oh, there's a little something off on the horizon. And the ones who stick around will be ride or dies, the ones that are actually like about, you know, that fuck with me instead of just the reaction. You know? That's what I want. I want stuff like that. I want people like that, because me uploading as frequently as I did was a freak accident. 110%. I should have brought a bed. But yeah, a freak accident. Abso-fucking-lutely. I didn't plan to upload as frequently as I did, because I just don't like uploading frequently. But it just ended up happening. I'm always worried about what's gonna happen once I stop uploading as frequently, because I just recently got accepted for a job, and now I'm just, you know, it's time to get to work. But what else is there for me to work on? Is there anything that I should be working on? Thankfully, it's a part-time position, but it's not like it's going to be... Ooh, hello. It's not like it's going to be easy. I mean, it probably will be in comparison to what I've done before, but yeah, I just don't like that feeling of I'm a little overwhelmed and I feel like I have to choose, but because of the circumstances and of how I made my content before, I believe I could probably convince the majority of y'all to like halt it up, you know, just like, hey, we're going back to status quo, you know, business as usual. The Beyond Canon videos were there because I didn't want to be left behind on the whole reaction, oh my god, wow type deal. I didn't want to be left behind on any of that, so I just went for it. And because of that, I gained immense amounts of success in uploading frequently. And that's not a good thing for me personally. Why? Because it proves YouTube is right. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy for YouTube itself. Because they tell you, oh, upload often and make sure that you're like one with your people or whatever. And it's like, but what if I don't want to upload frequently? What if I just think that it's a bore to upload frequently? What if I just don't want to do it? You know? What if I just don't feel like doing something like that? And that just leads me to a feeling of, I don't know, not really sadness, just like feeling hollow about it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you, because like I'm glad that y'all showed up. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and moan about being successful. Thank you all. Anyone who gets who first of all watches this video when it's not your usual Beyond Canon stuff, and 2, when it's Minecraft, and 3, it's mainly me yapping. But thank you for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. But at the same time, like, what more can I say or do? There's a thing there. Like, what more can I say or do that would really make it, like, come together and saying, yeah, I don't really have a plan. And the one, like, outlier that made me more successful than if I had just stuck with my plan in the first place has been, like, it's been torn asunder and telling me, yeah, you know, YouTube's self-fulfilling prophecy. You upload more often, you get more eyes on you, and eventually you start getting more and more people. But where does it end? Because eventually you're going to have to keep on keeping up. It goes from uploading, you know, once every, you know, few weeks to maybe uploading like once a week or maybe even twice a week, you know, or maybe you're uploading every other day like I did with the Beyond Canon stuff. But then, you know, once again, where does it end? Because now all of a sudden you're doing stuff like live streaming every other day. You're uploading like long ass, elaborate ass videos, and that's just not me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to dedicate all of my entire like mental and physical being into a hobby. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like fake the funk. This is a hobby, guys. Straight up. I wish, you know, I could say like, oh man, I can't wait to grow as a content creator. And like, yeah, I wouldn't mind growing as a content creator, but if I don't go anywhere more than just like a few steps further, then I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna throw a fit about it, but I don't know. I just think it's unfortunate that this is the type of life that YouTubers who want to be successful have to lead in order for them to be successful. They have to give it their all instead of just, you know, attributing a nice little community, building up camaraderie with the few people that are around, and that's what I want. As I have said to some Discord members before, I want to invoke that sense of like early 2000s way of video making. I'm not talking in terms of like quality, but I am talking in terms of, you know, just like keeping it chill, keeping it nice, and just keeping it as I want it. Which means not overdoing it, not trying to make it more than it is. Stuff like that just doesn't appeal to me. Like, maybe, I've been thinking about live streaming at some point, yeah. But at some point, I also think about, like, opening up, like, a Ko-fi or coffee or something. Of opening up a coffee account so that people can just like tip me. And the reason why a coffee account and not a Patreon is because Patreon stuff requires you to be more involved with your community, more than I'm willing to go for personally. Nothing against you guys, obviously, but my main gripe is that I don't want to have to make this a full-time job. Making it a job potentially kills any like desire for me to want to do this. You know, it's like the spark's gone. And I don't know how to really explain this. This has all just been me big yapping while I'm waiting for daytime to show back up again. But I like what I do, but it's gonna get less frequent than most of y'all are used to, the ones who have subscribed because of the Beyond Canon. Eventually, the well is gonna dry up until the next update comes out. I still have some stuff for Beyond Canon, but other than that, the uploads are gonna slow down, the Content's gonna get more varied again. It's all gonna be stuff that probably won't appeal to at least some of y'all, and that's fine. Not everything has to appeal to everyone, but look through my entire catalog of videos, and you'll see what I upload. That's my main deal. That's my main deal. That's what I upload. I don't know. I'm trying to like be preemptively sorry for not adhering to the whole Beyond Canon thing. Not like I could help anything with that. Sometimes it just is what it is. Eventually the well runs dry, and then what? What do I make videos about speculations and whatnot? That's not me. And all this amounts to the stuff like YouTube and whatnot wants me to do. That's not me. That's not who I want to be. That's not what I want my content to be. So overall, to wrap this all up and hopefully unpussy out and get out there and fight some skeletons. To wrap it all up, I appreciate y'all for showing up and giving views to the Beyond Canon stuff. The uploads will slow down. It will become more varied, and I'm gonna try and at least keep to the same quality, or even better now that I'm not trying to rush them out. But whenever a new Beyond Canon update comes out, I'm putting that out there as soon as possible. You can hold me to that. If I'm not like super preoccupied with work, you can hold me to that. For sure. Okay, that's bullshit.